Lever guns in 2026 are not retro. They are the most honest rifles left. No batteries, no excuses, just steel timing and a lever you can run half asleep. And yeah, the comments are going to fight me on this, because I am ranking these for modern reality, not campfire nostalgia. Our absolute #1 pick is a lever action. That quietly rewrites the playbook, and most people still underestimate it. I have also got an absolute sleeper pick in the middle. It feels like a mistake until you run it hard, and it won't quit. This list is definitely going to make people mad. Today we are counting down the 9 best lever action rifles right now. Let us go. Number 9. The Winchester Ranger. And yes, starting with a rimfire is a power move. People pretend 22 lever guns are just plinkers, but trust me, the rifle you actually end up shooting and cleaning and handing to new shooters wins a completely different kind of race. The Ranger is a brilliant modern take on a classic concept. It is built around a 20.5-inch button-rifled barrel and a machined aluminum receiver that drops the total weight to a handy 5.25 pounds. It pairs that agile frame with a walnut stock, giving you light operating forces that feel smooth without feeling flimsy. Plus, it breaks down for easy storage or cleaning via a simple single-screw takedown system. This is the exact kind of engineering that ensures you actually clean the rifle instead of just lying about doing it. Feeding from a clean 15-round tubular magazine, the profile stays super sleek. Compared to the next gun up, the Ranger wins on pure, low-drama ownership. Grab it, run it, wipe it down, repeat. Compared to older 22 levers, this feels like a modern tactical tool, not some museum piece. Keep your eyes on this next spot, because later we are talking about a weapon that takes modern production to a whole new level. Number 8. Marlin 336 Classic. Commenters will cry that it is way too traditional for today, but I say that is exactly why it earned a spot. The 336 Classic is the absolute workhorse that reminds you what a rifle should feel like when shouldered. It is incredibly balanced, straightforward, and built perfectly around the human hand. You get a 20.25-inch cold hammer-forged barrel, and the manufacturing precision that makes this legendary reboot matter. Chambered in the iconic 30-30 Winchester. It packs 6 heavy rounds in the tube and weighs a very solid 7.5 pounds. It rocks beautiful American black walnut furniture, with that sleek Marlin look, no stupid cosplay, and zero cheap gimmicks, compared to the lightweight Ranger below it. The 336 wins as a full-power Deerwoods monster that still feels civilized on the bench, compared to tactical show-off levers. It wins by giving you the cleanest, most direct, pure lever gun experience. Nothing between you and the action. Hold on to that thought, because a few spots from now, we hit a crazy rifle that is basically a tactical cheat code. People hate it for the exact same reason they secretly want one. Number 7. Chiappa 1892 Wildlands. Let's see what makes this one special. The future of tactical lever guns is not just rails, it is pure packability. And the Wildlands takedown is built around that concept without becoming a fragile science project. You and I are about to see this 1892 pattern storm the modern tactical world. It rocks a 16.5-inch round barrel that is fully threaded for your suppressor right out of the box. Pairing that tactical utility with a tough, dark gray laminate stock and a forward-mounted optics rail. And it keeps things light at a sleek 6.3 pounds. Whether you run .44 Magnum or .357, you load 5 rounds into a setup built for hardcore truck and trail life. Against the 336 Classic, this dominates 2026. For easy packing, quick transport, and fitting in tight cases with zero drama. Next to other takedown levers, it triumphs by keeping that classic feel. Every cycle of the action gives you pure mechanical feedback. Remember this, we have a rifle coming up that refuses to break down, but completely shatters this category. Number 6. The Rossi R95 Triple Black. Now watch this close, people. Love dunking on Rossi, until it feeds flawlessly and puts a massive grin on our faces. The R95 Triple Black takes the classic trapper vibe and cranks it up to 10. You get a short 16.5-inch cold hammer-forged barrel, chambered in heavy 30-30 Winchester, wrapped in black Cerakote to laugh at the elements. It sits at 6.7 pounds with a factory-standard Picatinny rail and fully threaded muzzle, meaning it is totally ready for your optic and suppressor. They even wrap that oversized loop lever in tough paracord, which seems like a gimmick until your fingers freeze while cycling that 5-round tube dry. This beast was clearly built for shooters who run their gear hard, not just post pictures online. Next to the Chiappa Takedown, this takes the crown for simplicity. No complex breakdown, just a rock-solid compact carbine that runs. Compared to overpriced custom tactical levers, it dominates by giving you the exact tactical upgrades you need for a sensible price. Stick with me, we are nearing the real heavy hitters, especially that upcoming Chiappa model. If you are a fan of these, you already feel the hype. Number 5. Citadel Levac 92. Let me give it to you straight. Too many tactical levers are just standard rifles playing dress-up. The Levac 92 actually commits to the bit. You get that classic Model 92 receiver with a massive loop, a highly modular aluminum M-lock handguard, and a synthetic stock built to survive abuse. It weighs 6.8 pounds and runs heavy hitters like .357 or .44 Magnum, packing 8 rounds of heat into a 16.5-inch threaded barrel. That threading is crucial. This firearm is fully primed for suppressor use immediately. Beating out the Rossi, this gives you a vastly superior modular handguard and a much cleaner sighting system. It rocks a forward-mounted Picatinny rail with a built-in peep sight. Quick Easter egg for you. Look how that rail sits forward of the receiver. If you understand why the Model 92 requires that specific placement, here is your hint. Watch the ejection port, then comment below. Now, this next spot is where big brand pressure starts. Number 4. The Smith & Wesson Model 1854. Now, you and I know critics talk trash about brands, but this is where names actually start to matter. The 1854 series hits the ultimate sweet spot of traditional lever gun design, but with a massive upgrade to optics-ready performance, Smith & Wesson has truly committed. And their specialized Stealth Hunter model is the absolute star. It rocks a tight 16.5-inch threaded barrel and weighs a highly maneuverable 6.5 pounds. Unlike standard base models. Trust me, you and I will love how this swaps polymer for a rigid aluminum MLOK handguard and adds an extended Picatinny rail, giving you tons of tactical real estate for thermals, night vision, or scout scopes. Whether you run .44 Magnum with 8+1 capacity or the heavy-hitting .45-70, it feels like a serious tactical rifle meant to sit beside modern bolt-action platforms, not some dusty historical novelty. Compared to the LevTac 92, the 1854 wins by proving a major brand is fully committed to this platform, delivering cleaner machining, superior furniture, and an insanely smooth action right out of the box. Compared to old-school designs, it wins by matching 2026 expectations for mounting and customization. Keep your ears open because this next rifle is one of those setups I hated to love, but it is just too slick. Number 3. The Marlin 1895 Dark Series. Let's face the uncomfortable truth together. If you live where harsh weather abuses your gear, classic wood finishes are pure fantasy. The Dark Series is cold reality. The 1895 Dark packs .45-70 power into a modern frame with a 16.17-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. Unlike those older models, this is not just painted wood. You get a nylon-reinforced polymer stock, a proper cheek riser for perfect optics alignment, and a solid aluminum MLOK handguard. It weighs exactly 7 pounds, coming standard with a radial muzzle brake on a fully threaded barrel, which you will absolutely appreciate when unleashing those high-power tactical loads. The entire rifle is coated in sleek, graphite black Cerakote, giving it that high-speed, low-maintenance attitude that dominates the entire 2026 tactical vibe. Compared to the S&W 1854, the 1895 Dark absolutely destroys recoil. Thanks to that aggressive factory muzzle brake and the perfect cheek weld from the stock riser, it wins by arriving fully prepped for optics and brutal use, without swapping out stock parts. We are closing in on the real heavy hitters, especially that brutal Chiappa option coming up. Trust me, this is going to start a major argument. Number 2. The FightLite Herring Model 2024. I will say it plain. If you still believe lever actions must be tube-fed, you are living in the past. The Herring Model 2024 is a savage lever-action platform engineered around parts compatibility. It feeds directly from standard AR-15 magazines and features a 16.25-inch threaded barrel, standard 1/2 by 28 pitch, wrapped inside a free-floating MLOK handguard. But the real magic lies in the receiver. It accepts standard AR-15 uppers, meaning you can pop the pins and drop the custom bolt carrier into a new upper, instantly switching from 5.56 NATO to 300 Blackout or 6mm ARC, right at your workbench. Not tactical flash. This is a serious platform choice, and it pulls this off while weighing an absolute featherweight, 5.7 pounds, making it lighter than almost anything else on our list. Compared to the Arrow build, the Herring completely wins on modularity, offering true upper receiver compatibility instead of just cosmetic furniture swaps. It dominates by giving you modern magazine compatibility without actually turning your tactical rifle into a semi-automatic. But now, here is the catch. Once you witness what a tactical lever gun can achieve with modern feeding, there is only one clear top spot. Number 1. The legendary Henry Lever Action Supreme. Look, we reviewed 8 rifles, but if you and I could only grab one, it is the Savage Henry Lever Action Supreme. This platform is the absolute endgame, built from the ground up to feed flawlessly from standard AR-style magazines, while preserving the pure soul of a hunting rifle. You get a free floated barrel. Let's dive right into the barrel lengths. 18 inches for the 5.56 or 16.5 for the Blackout. Plus, you get an adjustable, crisp, match-grade trigger that feels absolutely incredible. It sits at just 6.6 pounds, driving a custom short-stroke link system that makes racking this thing feel incredibly fast. But forget those tactical builds. This beast rocks gorgeous American walnut stock, alongside a completely sealed internal hammer receiver, stacking it against Herring. Watch closely here. Henry wins because it feels like a true classic evolved. It is sleek, warm, and refined, not some cheap AR-15 clone. And next to any old-school tube-fed model, this thing completely eliminates those annoying ammo and bullet profile limits you find in standard tubes, while keeping that iconic lever soul. That is exactly why our top spot makes total sense in 2026. I know what you are thinking, but yes, this list is highly opinionated. Today, these legendary lever actions survive on raw performance, not just nostalgia. They dominate because they are incredibly reliable, simple, and finally, getting the upgrades they deserve. We're talking optics mounts, modular feeding, and actual utility. Now let us start the fight. What actually matters more this year? Keeping old-school tube-fed tradition or embracing high-capacity mag-fed tech? Spotted a mistake? Let me know below and I will fix it. Hit subscribe for deeper gear breakdowns. Zero promotional garbage. And trust me, you and I are going to burn some serious brass.